Welcome back my YouTube channel Old Car Stories, where we explore the timeless beauty, engineering, and legacy of classic automobiles. Today, we're taking a close look at an American classic that holds a special place in muscle car history, this car 1972 Pontiac LeMans. The Pontiac LeMans was first introduced in the early 1960s, but by 1972, it had grown into something much more than a trim level. It became a respected nameplate in its own right, especially for those who couldn't quite stretch their budget for a GTO, but still wanted muscle car style and performance. The 1972 model year was the last for the second generation of the LeMans, a time when the American automotive industry was at a turning point. Insurance premiums were rising, government regulations were changing, and the muscle car era was slowly shifting. Despite these challenges, Pontiac delivered a car that stood tall in both performance and looks that on the outside. The 1972 LeMans carried forward the aggressive yet stylish design of the late 60s and early 70s. Its sculpted body lines, split grille, and muscular stance gave it presence on the road. Pontiac offered several body styles for the LeMans, including a two-door coupe, four-door sedan, convertible, and even a station wagon, making it a versatile option for buyers. The base engine was a 250 cubic inch inline-six, but most enthusiasts remember the V8 options. These included the 350 and 400 cubic inch engines, and even a 455 for those looking for serious performance. Though the high-compression engines of the late 60s were beginning to disappear, the LeMans still packed respectable power. Transmissions varied from a 3-speed manual to the turbo-hydromatic 3-speed automatic. Performance packages like the GT or the more aggressive GTO clone builds added sportier suspensions, dual exhausts, and hood scoops, giving drivers that muscle car thrill without the GTO price tag. Inside, the LeMans offered comfort and simplicity. Bench seats came standard, but bucket seats and a center console were available. The dashboard design was clean, with easily readable gauges and chrome accents. Vinyl upholstery, wood grain trim, and optional air conditioning brought a touch of luxury to this mid-range muscle car. Safety and emissions regulations in 1972 began to affect how cars were built. That year, Pontiac had to adapt to new federal standards, which is why you'll see small changes like the absence of compression ratio numbers in advertisements and slightly detuned engines. Still, Pontiac managed to keep the spirit of performance alive. One of the standout versions of the 72 LeMans was the LeMans Sport. This trim featured upgraded interiors, optional Rally 2 wheels, body-colored sport mirrors, and distinctive striping. It gave buyers a sporty look and feel without committing to the full GTO price tag, which was important in a time of rising fuel costs and insurance rates. Interestingly, in 1972, the GTO was no longer a separate model, but rather an option package on the LeMans. This meant you could technically build a GTO from a LeMans base, blurring the lines between the two models. This decision was a result of GM's effort to make their performance cars more affordable and more in line with insurance requirements. Another fun fact, the 1972 LeMans was part of the final year of GM's A-body platform before a major redesign came in 1973. Many enthusiasts believe the 1968 to 1972 models represent the golden era of Pontiac's design language, with clean lines, raw performance, and pure American styling. Collectors today admire the 72 LeMans not only for its design and performance, but also for its potential. Many hobbyists choose the LeMans as a base for GTO tributes or custom builds because it shares so many mechanical components with the more expensive GTO models. Prices for classic LeMans models have been steadily climbing, especially for well-preserved examples or properly restored versions. They offer a way to experience muscle car culture without the premium price of some of the more famous nameplates. Driving a 1972 LeMans today is a unique experience. The sound of the V8, the weight of the steering, and the feel of the road under your feet bring back a time when cars were built with personality. There's a raw, mechanical connection between driver and machine that's hard to find in modern vehicles. Whether you're drawn to it for its design, its connection to the GTO legacy, or simply for its place in American car culture. The 1972 Pontiac LeMans remains a memorable and cherished piece of automotive history. That's it for today's story. If you've ever driven or owned a LeMans, we'd love to hear your memories in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Old Car Stories, and hit the bell so you never miss another ride down memory lane. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep those engines running and those stories alive.